My name is Dina Abu Hamdan. I'm based in Denmark, in Ringkøbing, West Jutland. It was an invitation that came in a very hard time during the Corona time, the first lockdown. And it was very interesting as an approach to meet other colleagues, women from different parts of the world, working in the arts. So it was nice to be around, to meet new people in a digital space. It truly affected everybody's lives. My practice started to be more focused into community, more community engagement, despite that the COVID challenged us not to be in contact with the community. We just started to reflect more on our practice in relation to community. Anyway, I used to work a lot with the community, but I started to question this. So how can we rethink our role in terms of challenging times, in terms of being active in a space when you can't be so active, and also how my practice can grow in a time of lockdown, acquiring new knowledge, new training, connecting instead of disconnecting, working with more instead of working only with myself and my own thoughts and my own projects and ideas. I'm a theater director. I come from the performing arts, especially from the dance. At the same time, I curate festivals and I produce theater and festival work. So my nature of work is so much working with performers, working with community members to put together performances. During the time of the Woven Network project, I have been working on two parallel projects with the community. One of them was the Hug project, which was an invitation to bring different age groups from the community to meet in the same place, to reconstruct the need of being together, and that's why we called it the Hug. And that was a process of several meetings with different age groups from community members, schools, where they came together in different training moments and also come together in a final choreographic piece that you will be seeing on the network's website and exhibition. There has been several stages of that, and the final was when all the participants of 180 people came together. And the performance or the piece, the choreographic piece, the movement choir piece, it was mostly for the participants themselves and their experience themselves of how to reflect on the normal small things that we have in our daily life that we usually take for granted, like just being close to someone or touching someone or hugging someone. And these are now becoming big questions. And how can we motivate the people to cross those fears and barriers that the COVID created and reconstruct those relationships? We're still in it, but luckily we managed to do it in the window of September, when there was space to really come back to be together in a public space. The other project that I was working with young motorists and how their presence in their own community and creating a dialogue between them and the community they are in. And that was a long process of working in a community where I had to get to know more the community itself, the different aspects, and bridge everybody together to be in a performance. So the older group, the younger group, and to showcase what goes on in the world of those young motorists. What are their needs? What are their challenges? So basically, outdoor performances that I have been working on, and that's mostly of my work already before the Corona times, and also working with community to engage them in dialogue and to rethink and reflect. There will be a video outcome, a documentation of what we have been working on, or what I have been working on as an artist in my own discipline. And there are two outputs. One is going to be an individual work, which I present, and the other one is a work that I have done with my colleagues from the Woven Network, the artists, 3 other artists, where one of our colleagues invited us to come for an exhibition in Sweden, and this is where we have a virtual tour where you can experience each one of our artistic disciplines work. A space to reflect, a space to meet new colleagues, artists from other disciplines, a space to know what we could do together as a group. It challenged our discipline, our practice to be in a digital space. How can we use this opportunity to grow our practice? It has been very important to reflect in my daily work, in my daily practice, when I'm doing projects that are not directly related to the Woven Network. But still, I had always in the back of my mind, how can I bridge this to the Woven Network? How can I engage into a discussion with others? So it was a space of reflect and cultivating, thinking, rewording, putting in words what we are doing, what we are working on. So it's a valuable time of reflecting on one's practice and sharing with colleagues that come from different disciplines. So that is very important, how they view you, how you view their work. This exchange is very rare usually because we're always focused on making the work and going on from one project to the other. So that was a very valuable time.